Hey guys, what's up? It's Stricken06 of Stricken06.com, and today we're going to be reviewing another Milwaukee Impact that is geared towards the home DIYer or a professional mechanic. Today on the chopping block we got the Milwaukee model number 2651-20. This is an outdated model already. They have a newer model out. It's upgraded. This one is 167 foot-pounds of torque. The brand new one is a brushless motor offering 200 foot-pounds of torque. This tool here has been an absolute godsend, and I do not exaggerate at all. This has gone through absolute hell and back, and it comes back bringing you treats. You know, like that. That's how good this tool is. This is like man's best friend here. This is like a German Shepherd if you were patrolling Afghanistan. This thing is my best friend. This is the first one I bought. It has not stopped since the day I bought it. No failures, no problems. The only time I overheated it, and it was twice in a row, I was doing a brake job. And if you've ever had to remove a caliper mount, you know what those bolts back there are sitting at. Some of them are over 100 foot-pounds of torque and rusted shut. I mean, borderline like metal fusion, you know, on those bolts. This thing overheated twice after about half an hour of me going at those bolts. But guess what? It did it. It actually removed those big bolts back there, and I was able to extract the caliper mount from the vehicle and do my rotor swap. So I'm pretty much positive the new tool that's got 200 foot-pounds of torque is going to be even better and more useful. But back to the tool itself, it's got a 3/8 anvil here with a friction ring. You can see it right there. The tool itself, this one is a brushed motor. The new one are going to be brushless, so they offer higher performance, better battery life as well, and smaller size. This is, you know, a few years old already, so it's obviously going to be a little bit bigger. But I mean, think about it. This is still pretty small. This is really, really small compared, you know, for the power that you're getting out of it. It's pretty incredible. It's got a plastic red case with a black overmold here of rubber. It works on all battery packs here. Here's a XC 4.0. It'll get even more power out of these compared to the smaller ones. But the smaller ones are lighter and they're a little bit easier to work with when you're trying to cram it into tight spaces. I've lost along the way some rubber trim here. This one's starting to come off. But I mean, guys, look at this tool. You can tell it's been through hell and back. I take care of my tools, but I'm not here to baby them. They have a job to do, and I have to do it. So I'm certainly, like I said, I don't baby them. I mean, you can see I've dropped it numerous times. It's got some beating on it, but I'll tell you, no problems. I never had to send this one back. This was an excellent tool. It works great with many different styles of sockets. Let's take a look here. I have, let's say, you know, a smaller size 3/8, pops it right on, does what it needs to do. So it does a great job. It's got an LED in the front that will stay on for a few seconds after you release the trigger. You can see it's still on here, which is great because you can kind of use this little flashlight when you're working your way around. Let's see what else. The direction is changed via this here, and you can hear a difference on it when you go to use it. You see how it's nice and quiet now? Well, if it starts to encounter any kind of resistance, it's going to go into impact modes. I'm not sure I'll be able to even get it to do so. Just my bare hand. There you go. So that's good. It's pretty loud. I mean, you got to imagine that there's a hammering action in here, so it's going to start making some noise. And certainly, if you're going to use any kind of extensions or swivel sockets, you know, you're going to start losing some torque. That's not the tool's fault. That's just the nature of the beast. But very cool tool. I certainly suggest you guys pick it up. I'm going to post a link below of the new model of this. It's the M18 brushless. It's got, like I said, 200 foot-pounds of torque. They added almost 40 foot-pounds of torque on it and better battery life. But I got to be honest with you, this thing, the only time I ran out of batteries is when I was doing a full brake job, but it overheated as well. And the internal system on all of their M18 series, they protect the tools from burning out, which means when the temperature rises and it starts getting to a point of where it's critical, the tool shuts off. It won't allow you to work anymore, which is nice because I didn't burn out a tool. It just stopped. I let it cool down and swapped the battery out. I was back in business. They do offer some blow mold cases, or not blow mold, some rubberized cases. I have one here on my workhorse. You can see it's like a rubber, almost like a bra. On the new models, I'll post that below as well. And the next video up, I have this one, the Beast, the biggest one they make. But I also have a video up of the 90-degree impact here. Just search my channel. Like I said, all the links to these tools in the individual videos will be in the description box below. So stay tuned, and if you're watching this in the future, search my channel. I got the Beast coming up.